So in the third session, we are introducing ourselves into a concept what is called as electric field. Electric field. So this is the concept we are going to be introduced, and learning this we are going to derive 6 equations on this. So therefore we will learn what is meant by electric field to the first instant. Now, in the previous class, making use of Coulomb's law, we have written that if Q1 and Q2 are the two charges separated by a distance d, the force acting on Q1 due to Q2 or the force exerted on Q2 by Q1, we used to write that this is equal to 1 over 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 by d square. This is the equation we used to write making use of the Coulomb law. Now, instead of having the charge Q1 and Q2, if Q2 is replaced by unit positive charge, in such cases what will happen, we will write that. Now, the electric field is defined like this. In case of electric field, the definition or otherwise, electric field, the representation is equal to E and it is defined. So, it can be like this. The force acting on a unit positive charge due to a charge is called electric field. So this sometimes nowadays we call this as electric field. It was previously electric intensity. The other name for electric field previously we are making use of was electric intensity. Therefore, here it is called as electric field. Mathematically we will write like this. Mathematically if you write this, so electric field E is equal to F divided by Q. So this is nothing but electric field is the force experienced due to a unit positive charge, therefore E is equal to F by Q. Now we will get the SI unit of electric field. Now we will write what is the SI unit of electric field. Now SI unit of electric field. We have written that electric field E is equal to force by Coulomb. So this is, so if you write this, electric field to be equal to E. Force is measured in terms of Newton, charge in terms of Coulomb, therefore N c to the power of minus 1 is the SI unit. So you have got another unit also, so that is nothing but a V into that. Now in this second chapter we will be learning what is called as E is equal to minus of dV by dx. We have to derive this equation in the second chapter. So we will make use of the second chapter relation and we will get one more relation, one more unit for electric intensity. E is equal to minus of dV by dx. Therefore, E is equal to, this is equal to V, dx is nothing but equal to distance. So distance is nothing but equal to meter. Therefore, V into m to the power of minus 1. Hence, we have got two units. One is Newton per Coulomb or volt into meter to the power of minus 1. These two are the units that will be used to define or express electric field in terms of SI unit. Therefore, the other unit will write that E is also equal to V into m to the power of minus 1. We have got both the relations. Both the relations are nothing but once again expressed in SI system. Now we will learn what is the dimensions of electric field. Dimensions of electric field, we will write dimensions of electric field. We will write the dimensions of electric field. I have written that electric field E is equal to F by Q. Force is nothing but equal to M into A. This is nothing but equal to Q is equal to I into T. Therefore, mass is m to the power of 1, acceleration is L to the power of 1, T to the power of minus 2, current is measured in ampere, time is in T. Therefore, the dimension becomes m to the power of 1, L to the power of 1, T to the power of minus 3, A to the power of minus 1. So, this is the dimension of The dimensions of electric field is E is equal to m to the power of 1, L to the power of 1, T to the power of minus 3 and A to the power of minus 1. This forms the dimensions of electric field. Now we will obtain the expression for electric field. We will obtain the expression for electric field. Expression for electric field. We derive the equation for electric field, or otherwise we will prove that electric field is equal to E is equal to the equation we will get. Now expression for electric field. We will consider that these are the 2 points available. Here the distance of separation is D and we call this point as O, and here we have got the point P. Now at the point O, let a charge Q be available, and at the point P we have got a charge Q. Now if you write that Q and Q are 2 charges separated by a distance D, they are kept at the points O and P, we will write. So Q and Q are 2 charges. Q and Q are 2 charges at O and P respectively. They are separated by a distance. They are separated by a distance. They are separated by a distance equal to D. Now making use of the Coulomb's law, if you write what is the force available from Coulomb's law, we know that we have got from Coulomb's law, if you make use of the Coulomb's law for this, F is equal to 1 over 4 pi epsilon naught. The charge is equal to Q, another charge is equal to small q, and the distance between them is equal to D, therefore it is equal to D square. Now, what is the force? What is the force exerted by Q on Q is? So this is nothing but force exerted by Q. Force exerted by Q on Q. Therefore, since these two are same kind of charge, see, if you remember that this is greater force, then the force exerted by this on this, we will see that this will be moving along this direction. So this is the direction in which the electric field will be available. Now from definition we have learned that electric field E is equal to force divided by Q. Now if you write, so E is equal to, what is the value of the force we have got? It is nothing but equal to 1 over 4 pi epsilon naught Q into Q by D square. This is for the numerator. In the denominator, if you write Q only, then this equations reduces to, so therefore the equation now it becomes is equal to E is equal to 1 over 4 pi epsilon naught into Q divided by D square. This is the expression you are going to get. The SI unit of this you will write, this is N bar C. So in the previous equation when Coulomb's law was introduced, and the equation we wrote was F is equal to 1 over 4 pi epsilon naught Q into Q divided by D square. In this case, since only F is available, the unit of this we used to write this to be equal to N. But here we are calculating what is the force exerted on a unit charge, therefore the unit becomes Newton per Coulomb. So this is the expression for electric field, and E is equal to 1 over 4 pi epsilon Q by D square, and vectorially if you write vectorially it can be written E is equal to 1 over 4 pi epsilon naught Q by D square into unit vector D. So this is the vectorial representation. Now we will calculate electric field due to a number of charges. Expression for electric field due to a number of charges. Expression for electric field due to a number of charges. Now consider that here you have got a point P. On this point P, We have got number of charges Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4, etc. We will mark them like this. So the charges here we will call this as a point P. Here we have got a charge Q1. Q1 is the charge available. Here Q2 is the charge available. Here it is the Q3 charge available. It is Q4 charge is available. It is Q5 charge is available, etc. These are the charges available, and the distance, since we have written this to be equal to D1, we call distance as D1P. The distance of P from Q2 is equal to D2P. The distance from this is equal to D3P. Similarly, this distance is equal to D4P. This is equal to D5P. Now, Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4, Q5 are the charges available at distances D1P, D2P, D3P, D4P, D5P, etc. And here we have got, remember that, here we have got unit positive charge. So at this point P, we have got unit positive charge. The force acting on this unit positive charge due to this Q1 will be along this direction, since these two are of the same kind charge. So therefore it will be moving along this direction. Therefore we can represent this as equal, this can be called to be equal to E1. This is equal to E1. Now Q2 is the charge, and we have got at the point P unit positive charge. The force acting on this unit positive charge due to the charge Q2, if you write that, so this should be along this direction, and we will mark this to be equal to E2. Similarly, what is the force acting on this unit positive charge due to Q3, if you write, so this is how Q3 is acting on unit positive charge. We will call this as vector E3 or E3. Now Q4 is a charge at a distance of D4P, and it is acting in a unit positive charge. Therefore it will be pushed along this direction. We will mark this to be equal to E4P. So this is the, now if you consider the charge Q5, it is at a distance of D5P from unit positive charge. Therefore it will be acted along this direction. So this is the direction in which the charge Q5 is exerting on a unit positive charge kept at P. Therefore this is nothing but equal to E5P. Hence, on the unit positive charge, these charges Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4, Q5 are acting, and if we calculate, we will determine the equivalent, or otherwise vectorially if you add, E must be equal to E1, E must be equal to E1P, this is equal to E1P plus of E2P plus of E3P plus of E4P plus of E5P. The force acted on unit positive charge because of Q1 is E1P. The force exerted by Q2 on unit positive charge is E2P. So this is E3P, E4P, E5P. Therefore the resultant, if you add, it should be vectorially, and therefore if you write, this is equal to, we have calculated E is equal to 1 over 4 pi epsilon naught into what is the charge we have got here? It is Q1 into 1 divided by D1P d square. And if you write vectorially, it can be D1P, vector D1P cap, plus 1 over 4 pi epsilon naught Q2 divided by D2P d square D2P plus 1 over 4 pi epsilon naught. What is the charge you have got? It is the charge is equal to Q3. The distance of separation is equal to D3P d square and D3P cap. Plus, so what is the force exerted by Q4? It is 1 over 4 pi epsilon naught Q4 divided by the distance is equal to D4P plus 1 over 4 pi epsilon naught into Q5 plus D5P d square D5P cap into D4P d cap. So this is the all the, if Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4, Q5 are the 5 charges available, the electric field acting on point P where unit positive charge is nothing but equal to summation of all this. Now on summing up all these things, we can simplify this to be equal to E is equal to, if you write E is equal to, we will write the common factor, it is 1 over 4 pi epsilon naught. In all the cases we have got 1 over 4 pi epsilon naught has to be the common factor, therefore into, we can write this to be equal to, put this to be equal to sigma summation mark. Now generalize we will this into Q, Q into I divided by dip the square and dip vector. Now, so as to get this equation, I should mark I is equal to 1. I is equal to 1, and to get the n then it should be equal to I is equal to n. If you put I is equal to 1, then it is 1 over 4 pi epsilon naught q1 by d1p into d1p square into d1p. Then if you put I is equal to 2, you will get this term. If you put I is equal to 3, this, so on and so forth. And ultimately, this is the equation for resultant of number of electric field due to a number of charges acting. This is the expression we are going to get. Now we will learn what is electric. We know that electric field is the force experienced by unit positive charge due to a charge. That is the definition you have made. Electric field is the force experienced by unit positive charge because of the charge in its neighborhood. Now we will write the different diagram of electric field due to a positive charge, negative charge, a pair of like charges, a pair of unlike charges. Now we will write one by one. Electric field due to a positive charge, plus q charge, plus due to a plus q charge, or instead of calling this to be equal to plus q charge, people write that to be equal to q greater than 0. Whenever we say that q is greater than 0, so if q is greater than 0 means it is positive, therefore this is. Now consider that here you have got a plus q charge. So this is the plus q charge. From here in this case we learn that in case of plus q charges, lines of force always originate, therefore they are moving away from each other. So these are the direction in which the electric field E will be available. These are the direction in which the electric field will be available, or otherwise in case of plus q charges, the electric field originate from it, they move away from it. This is the diagram you should remember in case of electric field due to plus q charge or q is greater than 0. Now we will write that for plus q charge or q greater than 0, electric field moves away. Electric field or electric field lines move away from this. So this is the diagram we should remember. So whenever the figure plus q charge comes into picture, remember that the lines of force always move away from this. Now in the second case you write if this is minus q charge. If this is minus q charge, in such cases we write q is less than 0. So this is q is less than 0. In such cases, remember that if you write this to be equal to minus q or otherwise q less than 0, in such cases the diagram will be equal to, if you write this to be equal to minus q charge, they terminate in the negative charge. Therefore the electric field lines or electric field will be along this direction. The arrow is pointed towards the charge. In previous case the arrow was moving away from the charge. This is the diagram. Hence looking at the diagram we can write that in case of minus q charge, the electric field will be towards the charge. Electric field will be towards the charge in case of minus q charge or q is less than 0. So if it is positive charge, q is greater than 0, then it will be away from this. The arrow what we have written in this, so will be the direction will be in opposite kind. So this is the second case you have got. Now we will write the other case, that is electric field due to a pair of like charges, pair of like charges. So we have got a pair of like charges. In case of pair of like charges, what is the direction in which electric field? So since it is a case of like charges, a pair of like charges, consider that here we have got a plus q charge, here we have got another plus q charge. The magnitude of the charges are same, the charges are of the same kind, and these two charges happens to be plus q. Therefore, in such cases, if you write, we have understood that in case of positive charges or plus q charges, lines always move away from that. Therefore, we can write this diagram like this. So, this is the direction how the electric field lines are available. Remember that it is the case of positive charge, the arrow will be moving away from it. Therefore, this will be moving along this direction. So, this will be like this. This is the direction in which the electric field will be available in case of a pair of positive charges. So in case of pair of positive charges, this is how the electric lines will be available, electric field lines will be available. On the other hand, for simplicity, if you write like this, so if you make this as, so this is what we have got. Now the next case is electric field lines, electric field lines due to a pair of plus q and minus q charges, or otherwise the title we will write that due to unlike charges, electric field lines due to unlike charges. So we are drawing a new diagram for electric field line due to unlike charges. In case of unlike charges, as the name itself mentioned that the charges must be opposite in nature. Therefore, here we have got a charge plus q and minus q. We have understood that always from plus q charge lines they originate from this. In case of negative charge, they should terminate. Therefore, if you write like this, this is the arrow you will write, and it is moving away. So it is moving away from it, it is moving into it. So this is the direction in minus charge, and this is how the electric field lines they originate. Now if you write like this, so this is how the electric field lines they are going to move, and this diagram will remember that this is possible only in case of a pair of unlike charges constituting, thinking that the magnitude of the charges are one and the same. If plus q and minus q charges are separated by this distance, this is the direction, or this is the diagram which is we are going to get in case of electric field line due to unlike charges.